I always say that pottery is a million different skills wrapped up into a single craft because there are so many steps that go into completing a pot. If I had to say, I think that glazing might be my least favorite step. It's the step you have the least control over, and it takes way longer to do than I think it should. So far, all of the intuition vases have been floating blue, pictured here, but the person who commissioned this massive pot said that they wanted a more neutral or tan color. I sent them these 3 options and they ended up liking a secret 4th option, the matte brown color on the bottom of the test tile, also seen on the inside of this cup. 1 coat of this color turns out brown, while 2 coats, or even just a thicker application of 1 coat, turns out yellow. This was going to be a tricky glazing process for a number of reasons. If the pot would fit in the glaze buckets, it would be a simple matter just to dip the entire pot once for a consistently thin single coat. But it was both too wide and too tall to fit inside the bucket. I would have to pour. Pouring to glaze the inside of a pot is no problem, but pouring the glaze on the outside of a pot isn't very consistent. Anywhere that got 1 pour would be the brown we were going for, but anywhere the pouring overlapped or dripped would be yellow. This isn't a problem when I do floating blue because 1 coat and 2 coats of that glaze look very similar. I did my best, but I'm susceptible to human error, as was plain when I nearly knocked the vase over. Honestly, every day I engage in some clumsy Bella Swan-esque behavior that makes me feel like I'm just too uncoordinated to try to make pottery my career. Anyway, I tried to minimize glaze overlap while also trying not to miss any spots. There were some streaks where the pour didn't reach, and unfortunately I didn't get this on video, but I just used my fingers to dab glaze where it was needed. I have the reveal sitting in my drafts, but I'm gonna leave you guys with a 24-hour cliffhanger. Come back tomorrow to see the results.